Alright, it's time to do a battery test between the iPhone 11, 12 and the latest iPhone 15. Although I didn't show it here, but the iPhone 12 and 15 are both at 100% battery health while the 11 is at 98%. So this test should be relatively accurate. I have set the brightness to max since I wanted to put these phones at the max stress. The volume is at 30ish% but is equal for all phones. I am testing these phones only on Wi-Fi, so results will vary on mobile data. The first tab we'll use is Instagram. This includes 30 minutes on the Explore tab and 30 minutes while playing a reel with the sound on. Now I know for a fact that the iPhone 15 will win this test, but I wanted to see how the iPhone 11 and 12 do. In a test I did last week, the iPhone 11 performed rather poorly. Also, if you are enjoying this video, a sub to the channel is greatly appreciated. This video took around 6 hours to shoot and all that while I was editing other videos. After an hour of Instagram, the iPhone 12 and 15 are neck and neck with 91 and 92% battery remaining, while the iPhone 11 has fallen to mid-80 levels. This is still better than it did previously, where it lost a whopping 25% just for an hour of Instagram. The next app is YouTube. I am playing a 4K HDR video with the sound on. Here you can also notice how well the display of the iPhone 12 and 15 look compared to the iPhone 11. The camera doesn't do it justice, but the iPhone 15 is amazing in HDR content. After an hour of YouTube, the iPhone 15 leads the pack with 84%, while the iPhone 12 has lost its edge against the 15, coming down to 79%. The iPhone 11 has fallen by a whopping 17% while playing this HDR video. Goes to show how efficient OLED panels are against LCDs. The next test is gaming. Now I had trouble setting up a couple of games, so instead ended up running Temple Run for an hour or so. This session is where the iPhone 11 certainly lost the most percentage points. It came down to 46% while the 12 is at 63% and the 15 is at a very respectable 72%. And while I was shooting this video, I remembered I wanted to do an intensive graphics test as well. So I downloaded 3D Mark app to run a 20 minutes graphic test, and in just 20 minutes, the iPhone 11 lost 15%, the iPhone 12 lost 16%, and the iPhone 15 lost 12%. Next up is TikTok. This is an app used by majority of the world daily, so it will be interesting to see how these phones fare. After an hour of TikTok, the iPhone 11 is at 20%, the iPhone 12 is at 39%, and the iPhone 15 is at a whopping 54%. Next up is an hour of the front camera. I would record the video to do it more accurately, but the iPhone 11 and 12 did not have enough storage. Story of a 64 gig phone. Surprisingly, this is where the iPhone 11 died. It lasted 4 hours and 52 minutes. That's an hour more than it did in the previous test, which means iOS 17 and the 11 bonded well over those days. It's good to see this phone last almost 5 hours. After an hour of the camera app, the iPhone 12 has 13% remaining, while the iPhone 15 is at 30%. Also at this point, the camera's memory card was full with almost 230 gigs of 4K video, so I had to transfer that over to my laptop. This took about 47 minutes, and in this time both phones lost about 3%, which is not good in terms of standby time. But this could also be the aftermath of this intensive test. The next app is Chrome, along with some video playback but without the sound. This is where the iPhone 12 gave up. It lasted 5 hours and 28 minutes, which is a tiny bit lower than I expected. The iPhone 15 at this point still had 23% battery left. This meant it could last an hour or so with browsing or another social media app. I actually decided to end the test here. This could mean you would end the day with 20% if you used an iPhone 15 in these situations. This, according to me, is pretty solid. And that's it for this video, guys. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll catch you soon in the next one.